Yay! This time with my brother Preston.
I get to be in control of all of the comments, by the way. I have handpicked some bangers.
I'm scared.
All right, why don't we get into Miss Yomi, who says, what is it like to know your little sister is having her first child?
In case y'all didn't know, I'm with child.
Second of all, that's her second child. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
Could you imagine? I mean, it's very interesting that the oldest sibling does not have a baby. But I don't think I have any like other feelings other than that. I was so excited when Keeley announced it, although I knew. I mean, come on. Like,
wait, well, how'd you know though?
What do you mean? You guys asked to come over
He knew
at like
once I
6
texted
p.m.
him and was like, can you come over? Can we come over and hang out? That's what he needs.
I have this other question. How would Preston react if it was a girl? Well, it would go something along the lines of this.
He wouldn't be.
Are there any symptoms third trimester of pregnancy?
Oh, yeah.
I want to know the craziest symptoms.
My current symptoms, I've been experiencing lack of sleep, very painful, like contractions have been happening. I've had more energy than I had the first trimester. I'm not throwing up anymore, so that's good.
Not
more
yet.
nesting.
What does nesting mean?
That's like when you're like mentally prepping for babies.
Caring
so
for the baby. No, physically in the house.
What do
She
you
like
think
going
it-
outside and getting sticks and twigs? And getting them next?
I'm like wanting to organize and clean everything all the time. And
You're nesting, so are you gonna put them in the nest?
No.
Is there no crib? Are you going all natural? Now we have Van der Jarkjon. Keeley, what is the hardest thing to do while being pregnant? And does Preston like kids?
So does Preston like kids? Let's answer that first.
Of course I love kids.
I think you like kids. I don't know how well you emotionally connect with children.
What?
He's a child.
You know what? I take my statement back because you are.
Third trimester, dementia.
Because I think you are such a child that I just don't know if you have much adult emotional intelligence.
Now, I want to know though, the hardest thing to do while being pregnant.
Sleep.
What about poop?
Oh.
Or does it come out easier?
No.
I'm told.
Yesterday was the first time I pooped in 7 days.
Wow.
Yeah. Every single night, I just throw a fit, like a 3-year-old tantrum, because I have a freaking basketball on my tummy, and when I lay on my side, it just feels like all of my organs are being pulled to the bottom of the bed.
Yeah.
Then I lay on the other side, and the same thing happens. And then I lay on my back, and I can't breathe because my diaphragm is crushed. So I just wake Scott up in the middle of the night, I'm like, I can't breathe. I'm so hot. I'm so uncomfortable. And then I start having a breakdown. And then he tries to help me, and then he falls back asleep, and I stay up for 3 hours.
Thank you. Okay, we have honey beads by Astrid. What is one thing Preston wants to teach the baby? And they use basketball shots as an example.
Which that's not
No,
what
that
you're
would
teaching
definitely
him.
be me.
Well, okay, buddy. I could throw a better three-pointer than you. Just because you're lanky?
No, that is not true.
I will teach him the fundamentals of life.
No, you won't.
No, you'll teach him
But
Fortnite.
first,
You'll teach him how to game.
oh yeah, that kid will be so deep into the anime and the video games that y'all will never see him. Fararahmi. Do you think the baby will like Preston more than the others because he's so hilarious? Well, I love you, Farami. Also,
I don't
this
know.
comment, hey,
That is a rigged
this
question.
comment, no, it's not. There's facts and evidence proving this, that I'm funny. There's 5 likes on it.
Is that your second account?
What was the question? Oh, yeah. This is for you, Keeley.
Oh, yeah. I think who's gonna be the favorite uncle? But I feel like each uncle has their own role because I feel like Caleb will be who he goes to for like crazy life advice.
It's gonna go to Josh.
I think to like travel, like I think Josh will
yeah,
be like,
maybe
let's go to Korea
travel.
tomorrow. Like, you
He's
know what I
gonna
mean?
go to Preston to travel because he's gonna say, do you want to
Pay for it.
pay for
Yeah, see, there we go.
trip to Tokyo?
Here we go. I mean, y'all can just be honest and just say that obviously he's gonna like me more than the others. Even the viewers know.
Comment a fire emoji if you think Preston's gonna be the favorite uncle.
Next question comes from some random Ed Scott Ellis. Ed Scatellis. Anyways, Ed Scatellis says, ask Preston how big women have to dilate for birth.
Oh, let's show him.
This is your baby's daddy.
Do you know how many centimeters women have to dilate to?
How big they gotta dilate?
Yeah.
Yes, to give birth. Do you know?
I don't know, it's like 8 inches?
8 inches? Show me how big 8 inches is.
I don't know, like that big?
It's about this, right?
Yeah, 10 centimeters.
Okay, that was pretty close. That was pretty close.
But sometimes a baby's head is bigger than 10 centimeters. Like our nephew, Adam, his head was 15 centimeters.
Oh.
He said it was 15.
Yeah, it was.
I think we could beat that. Yeah, I think
We're
we can
not
beat that.
beating
You can try
that.
and beat it with
You-
Bree.
Yeah.
Now we got Nat Gutura. Oh, when are Preston and Bree having kids?
Oh, this is when everybody
everyone
want to know.
wants
Bree had an answer in our Q&A with Bree.
I always thought God told me 27, but now I'm feeling 32.
What is
Let's see
your
it lines
answer?
up. Let's see
Yeah,
it lines
let's
up.
see if it lines up.
I don't know if we'll have kids. I haven't felt led by God to have kids yet, but I have felt more led to adopt. But then Bree hasn't felt led to adopt, but maybe that, the heart will change either or. But Bree is
Their
also
interest did not align. They
Bree
need
is
some
also older than
counseling.
me.
Bree said she thinks 2 years.
2 years. I can see that happening.
He just said he may not even want kids.
Whenever Bree's ready.
That's a good answer.
And literally whenever Bree's ready.
Yeah, whenever the woman who has to push a baby out of her body's ready.
Oh, this is a great one. Oh yes, Night Dragon. What is the name of the baby?
There are 2 name options we like. We have not decided. But somebody asked, roleplay.resource asked,
Can we get an initial before the baby is born?
both of the name options we like.
I actually kind of like the initials.
You didn't tell him?
I actually
I'm
think
gonna
the
tell them
initials.
the initials.
Yeah.
Both of the first names we like start with the same initial. Here's the initial. E.
Ernie.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I'm feeling an Ernie. Hey, it could be an Ernesto.
We're not gonna respond to any other because
Any other.
there's only so many E names.
What about Aaron? It could be Aaron Yeager. Mr. Game Dog says, "Hi, are you going to write a song about babies?"
Here's my problem. My piano broke in December, and I'm gonna blame Scott because I've said, can you leave my piano fixed?
It is an old electric piano that we have to get a specialist come out and rewire the board.
Yeah,
the
and
board.
shouldn't you do that for your
Bro.
loving wife?
Wait, but then you got pregnant, and then there's pregnancy bills.
Yeah.
The other problem is that my guitar doesn't really fit well now anymore with my bum.
Okay, I'm hearing a whole lot of excuses.
You need to-
Is that
you need to
another
come
thing
up
in the
with a
third
pregnancy-
trimester?
I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll write. I'm sure I will write something for him in the future.
Thank
I
you.
wrote a
See?
lot about Scott. So.
That would be a great
Did you
way.
make a song once?
I was a guest star in a diss track, and everybody thinks it was mine.
Hey guys, it's me, king of the game you left behind.
Oh, I like this one. Bella, do you think the doggies will be overprotective of the baby?
Oh,
Protective.
Daisy will.
Daisy will be
100%.
overprotective. Poppy is just gonna think.
That's
I don't
another
know.
dog.
Yeah, I bought this really cute book last night. It says "Dog's First Baby," and that's the whole premise of the book. It's a kid's book, and it's like the dog's POV, and it's like you're not a toy.
Oh, and this one's really good. Do you think Preston will spoil the baby, or do you think Bree will spoil the baby more?
Bree.
Brie.
Yeah, 100%. Thank
Brie.
God.
I already saw Brie buy multiple things off my registry this week. So.
I bought the first
He did
item.
buy the first time, but technically you bought that for my birthday, and then y'all saved it for the baby shower.
Well, I
so
didn't
am
know
I ever
what to
getting
do.
a birthday gift or?
No, I bought you shoes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, we have this Dakota the dog. We got a lot of dogs in the chat. Do you think Daisy and Poppy will think the baby's a toy?
Poppy will.
Yeah.
That is a great question.
I'm worried that Daisy will come up to it and be real nice and gentle, and then bop, and then
Like a cat?
and
She
hit him.
does that.
She does. She'll go and just go. Bop.
And then Poppy might try to pick it up with their mouth.
I just hope it's not true.
It isn't him. Why are we saying it?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Because it's
Please
not
forgive me.
born yet. I don't know why. It's a natural phenomenon. Until it's here in this world, it's an it. I don't know why.
I'm sorry. Don't listen to them.
Oh.
Has he kicked it off, by the way?
No, he doesn't like Preston's voice.
He's just so entertained. He's like, man, I can't wait to meet Uncle P. I'm about to bust out right now.
Bree's birth video on Preston's channel is going to be 100 layers of labor. And it's gonna
That'd be
like-
kind of base. I mean, it could be like 100 layers of,
No
skin.
way.
Bree's in labor right now, and I have to make it through these 100 layers
to
before-
get to her.
That's a banger. I built 100
And
layers
not-
between her and the hospital. Wrote that one down. This one's really good though. Wait, wait, hold on. It's coming in. Sal Parniaka says, who do you think the baby will most resemble?
I think you.
Really?
She got
No.
stronger genes?
Yeah.
No, I think it'll look like you. I don't think
Him.
Okay, I think he will look like you.
Let's also rephrase the question. Who do you want the baby to look like more?
I would like a nice combo between the two of us, but I don't know, I feel very strongly that he's got dark hair.
Heaven imagine.
You
Brown
each get to choose
eyes.
one feature from each other that you want the baby boy to have.
His eyes.
So we did a blood test already. That.
Well, how is this even related to the question? I asked, well, what is the one thing you want the baby to have from Keeley?
I don't know.
You can't answer this question. Are you still in love
cheeks.
with me?
Ah.
Jeez!
These cheeks.
Well, all right, Savannah Thompson. What is the theme of the nursery?
It is State Park mountain themed.
Oh, this is a good one. Do you think the baby will be born early, late, or on time?
Oh my gosh! Please not early.
Here's my thing. My due date is September 1st.
Wait.
But,
You're not telling anybody.
oh.
Lakes!
Baby is due early September, but he's so big. He's measuring like almost 2 weeks ahead. So I don't know if that means he's gonna come 2 weeks early or if I'm gonna go to term but have a really big baby.
If you had to take a bet, huh?
I think they always say your first baby comes late. I think he's gonna come a few days after his due date.
I'm gonna just say it's gonna come 3 weeks early.
3 weeks.
Please no, God, please.
That would be
no.
like early
Yep.
August.
Put your predictions in the comments, huh? I actually want to pin the best prediction. No cap.
right.
If you had to pick a day of your baby's birth, what day would it be and why?
Day of the week.
Ooh. Or
Yeah,
like
do you
a
want to like
date.
born on the weekend or do you want to born on the weekday?
Oh, you know what I think would be
Friday.
Yeah, I was gonna say early
Okay, Friday's a
weekend
good day.
would be a nice, or like a Thursday night, because then you have a long weekend to like relax with the baby, and like family members could come in and like see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Is your morning sickness over still? By the way, my daughter and I love the Keeley channel.
Aww.
Thank
Okay,
you.
first of all, thank you for watching with your daughter. That's very sweet. And hallelujah, praise the Lord. It's been 3.5 weeks since I've thrown up.
Hey!
Hey!
Let's go. Those toilets will never be the same.
They won't.
Oh, this is such a good one. What are your top 3 pregnancy cravings?
Ooh, okay, I would say yogurt, cereal, which is Honey Nut Cheerios specifically. I think a lot of toast.
Toast,
Yogurt.
waffles, pancakes.
Breakfast foods, actually.
She transitioned out of kindergarten foods into breakfast foods.
Mr. Asad Malik says, what were the ups and downs of your second trimester? We all know the ups.
Yeah, the ups.
Was there any good things?
There were a lot of great things. In my second trimester, I had more energy.
Oh.
I started playing pickleball, like getting more active.
Oh,
walking
nice. Okay, wait, this is good.
Yeah. More walks.
More walks.
But more energy compared to when you were not pregnant.
No,
No.
I would say like my normal Keeley function level was like here. Then we had first trimester Keeley, which was like here. And then now we have second trimester Keeley, which is like here. So definitely an increase, but not here.
Now, I didn't have this one on the list because I wanted to ask, but how bad, 10 out of 10, right? 10 being the worst, how bad has it been to deal with Keeley while she's been pregnant?
That's a setup
Answer
question.
wisely.
That is a setup question.
No, you answer. I need to know, because if I'm gonna get into this with Bree, I need to know what to expect.
It's definitely harder than I thought. Like a month ago, I was out of town for a video over a weekend, and she stayed at Yale's parents' house. And then afterwards, your dad was like, I don't know how you do it.
Kids, he and my mom were up with me all night, both nights.
That sounds like my dad. Just absolute blunt honesty. I don't know how you deal with that. Get her out of here.
It's probably a 5. Like, the only thing that's really hard is like having to wake up when I'm sleeping in the middle of the night.
Okay, well, how supportive has Scott been then, Keeley,
Oh,
on a
yeah.
scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst of your pregnancy.
I think a 10. In all
Wow.
honesty.
That's not
because,
true.
No, because I joined a due date group on Facebook, and all women do in this group chat is complain about how terrible their husbands are.
Well, you can't compare them to the below average normies out there,
I
okay?
was like, wow, I'm really
Yeah.
grateful for my husband.
Okay, what's one tip from each of you that I need to be aware of if Bree and I go into pregnancy mode?
Get on Zofran as soon as you can.
Okay, so get on anti-nausea medicine as quickly as possible.
I think the biggest thing is just expect your life to change and just roll with the punches.
Okay, I can do that.
Like, my capacity for what I was able to do before is so much less, and it's if I was sitting there and I was like really holding on tight to the control of like wanting to keep my life the same, it would just be disastrous. But just allowing the Lord to take it and just releasing it and just being like, this is my new normal, this is my new life, I'm gonna just figure it out, it's a lot more peace.
This was a fun Q&A. I feel like we have to do another one when the 3rd trimester comes to an end.
Yeah, we should do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please watch this video here. Bye!